Property investing. Today I'm meeting up someone else who is totally amazing. And this guy here, he is not doing the big buildings, he's not finding all the big monies, but he just started. And by starting off, he is housing student accommodation. And this is all about to do what I call property investment. Property investment where there is a need, where he can provide student accommodation, where there is a big demand. And if you are one of those people who are looking at property investing or the opportunities of student accommodation, you want to watch this one, because I think this is the gold of doing property investment in South Africa and potentially anywhere else. It is I, TJ. Welcome. Boom, boom! Welcome to my best property, and today we are out in an area that is called Philip Nel Park. And some of you might know where this area is. It is in an area called Pretoria West. But why am I here today? Well, we are in the season of buying properties and the season of student accommodation. Why student accommodation in this time of the year? We are at peak winter? Nah, actually, we are now in spring. As you can see all around me, the trees are gone and things like that. But you could be wondering, why am I like here in this particular area? Well, to my far left here, it is the TUT University. If you don't know what TUT is, and if you're serious about property and student accommodation, then it's time for you to Google who is TUT, because you want to know that. Right in front of me, it is another college which is called the South College, Pretoria South College. And it's another one as well that you want to also know about. Why am I telling you this? It is because that's where the opportunities are. Further down as well, yes, there is a police academy. Yes, I do mean it. Imagine having the police by you as a tenant. Who knows? How do you evict them? I don't know. But this time around, it is not about eviction. It is about property investing, and we are talking about student accommodation. This is the season of buying. Why do I say it is the season of buying? Number one, for you to be able to buy a property today, well, in the peak of spring, it basically means that by the time the 2022 January, your property should be ready, you have everything else. So why am I saying the season of buying? It is because if I'm to like stop a little bit and walk you through the process of buying a property, you're not just going to find a property by just going online and then boom, you find it. That's not how it works. It basically works by you starting to look. That's going to take you maybe a month or two, maybe 3 months. I don't know how good you are. For a guy like me, I now know how to do it. Well, we are in the peak of spring, as we have said before, but actually this is the season of buying. And the reason why you could be saying, TJ, is there a season of buying? Yes, there is, right? So especially if you're in the property space, you would know when to buy and when to not buy. Why do I talk about this as the season of buying? It is because for you to make money in 2022, or should I say in any time of the other year, then this is the peak of buying any of these properties here. Because any of these properties here are in the center of where the opportunities are. On that side, you got the academy. On that side, another academy. On that side is another university. So now the question is, how do you buy these properties? Well, I am going to be going through into someone's house, and this guy is his name is David. David has invited us to his place. And by the way, if you're a property investor, you can also invite us to your property and we can talk about your best property. So why am I going to be doing this? So that we can show you that anyone can do this. And if a person like David and a guy like me can do it, we certainly know that you can do it too. Now, as we are in Philip Nel is not like one of those neighborhoods that are like so difficult. Look at it. It is ordinary houses that are built in here. These are very, very normal houses. I actually looked on property 24 before I came here, and they were around about just below 100 houses that were on sale. The majority of them, they were below 1.5 million. And now I could be asking the same question, or I could be asking the question to you to say, hey, can your bank give you 1.5 million? Yeah, I think so. I even saw some of them at 600,000. And if you have, or if the bank can give you 600,000, the question really here is, so why are you not in this game of student accommodation? Well, student accommodation, it is a problem that you and I should be aware of, that there's a big problem around it. The problem is, maybe you are thinking, well, it is the government's problem. Well, is it really the government's problem? Well, you've got kids today that are needing to go into university. So is it the government's problem? I think that it's a shared responsibility. I think it's a shared responsibility between the government as us who, property investors. So it's an opportunity. That's how I think of it. So at this moment, I'm gonna jump into David's house and let's see how he does his student accommodation. Everybody does it differently, but this is something I like about David. Not so long ago, what he did was he was already doing his student accommodation. He had bought this place and things like that. But he also came in to learn alongside us on how to do it, how to optimize it. And he took in. Some of you are too cool to be schooled. You don't want to learn, and that's okay. You're never going to be making the good money that people like David. But hold on, let's go into his house. Woo! I am so excited. I'm so excited. So the reason why I'm excited is because obviously, coming through to see one of your students doing amazing stuff, it's amazing. It's so exciting. You might be wondering, hey, I was talking with Dore Maske now because I'm going to meet someone. COVID protocols, ne? That's very important. But here's the thing about David. It's not how big. It is about starting. He started. He's in the game. And potentially today you are cheering him up because he started. Let's jump in. David! Are you in there? How's it, David? How's it? Good, man.
How are you?
I'm all right, Chief. How's it going?
Good. Welcome to my house. Welcome, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. This is the property.
Yeah, no, this is the property. This used to be my home sweet home.
You used to stay here before?
Yes, from 2006 up to 2014.
Okay.
Yes.
That's nice.
So after 2014, I had to move from this area because of work issues and family.
So you bought the property 2016?
No, 2006.
2006?
Yes.
And it was for the purposes of you staying here as a family?
Exactly.
And life happened and you ended up going to stay in a different area?
Exactly.
Why didn't you sell? A lot of people would sell.
No, selling is not an option for me.
Yeah.
I don't even sell my shoe. Yeah, it's been in my mind to invest in property.
Yeah.
So by moving to a different location, that was the start of property investment for me.
Sure.
Yes.
But what gave you the idea of investing in property? How did you come to invest?
The idea, I was still in high school, not actually in high school, in my tertiary level.
Sure.
In Belleville, I used to see these tall buildings with block of flats and different colors of curtains,
Yeah.
A small thing that can change your mindset. So I used to tell my friend back then that, hey, these guys, I wish to have a hotel one day.
Sure.
But now, my hotel will be in a way that all the curtains will be the same. If it's white, it's white.
Sure.
Because now they had different colors, red, blue. It didn't look nice on the outside, so I wanted to change that. That's
Okay.
where the idea came of investing in property.
Okay, good stuff. So David, this is Philip now. Did you start working here 2006, or from that time when you had the house, it was just more like, hey, I'm buying a house, and then from when you got transferred into another area, the opportunity for student accommodation, I almost want to understand, a lot of people, or should I say where we are in life, the opportunities are just right there. And sometimes it's just next door, but you don't see it. And the question I want to ask of you is, you are staying here and you are living, and a lot of people would have sold. But for you, you don't even sell your shoes, which is great. The point now that I want to ask of you is, how did you then think of student accommodation? Because, I mean, we walk through all of the streets. There are people that are not offering student accommodation. And yet, it's such a lucrative business. And besides being lucrative, there's effort, obviously, that needs to go into it. But some people are paying off your asset. Mm-hmm. For me, that's the important part.
Yes.
The lucrativeness now is debatable, because I've also seen people losing money in student accommodation. But how did you figure that out? How did you know this is an opportunity? Let me test it out. How did it work?
I was staying in town when I came to Pretoria.
Right.
I was renting until the rent went up to 1,750. I said, no, this is not working. I'm paying someone's property. It's so much after 12 months.
Yeah.
Because I knew the area which is close by, and then I came and viewed it, and then I didn't have that student accommodation in mind. I wanted to buy, as you know, or with all first home buyers, what comes to mind? But, hey, your home is an asset. I need to have a home under my name. So I went for it without thinking twice.
But you're almost saying it as if the house it's not an asset. Is it not an asset?
No, not anymore now. It's not an asset.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because they charge me for dustbin. They charge me for water.
Sure, it's
So
taking money out of your
taking
pocket.
money out of my pocket.
Sure.
That's what I learned all along, you know.
Yeah.
So, and then I came to stay here. So through the years from 2006 up to 2014, like I mentioned earlier on, with family changes and all the circumstances that we were living under, then we decided, me with my late wife, then to let it out. Not actually to students, but we, like any other people will do if they've got extra room, we let it out to actually a young couple.
Sure.
Back then, which was like paying the same bond that we're paying, you know. Another thing I learned that, okay, we wanted to make more, but because of regulations, we couldn't charge them like 10,000.
Sure.
Put it so. We had to look at the market value. Said, oh, okay, next door or 5 houses away, they are renting a house this month, so we have to also go that same level. But then, after 2014, after we moved out and managing this one tenant or this young couple, I learned a lot as well. While I was now, my eyes were open. I started to attend property workshop, webinars, seminars. That's where I learned that in order to make a value out of property investment, you need, I need to do something to change what I have. That's when then the mind of student accommodation came in. I visited a friend in Attridgeville, which is further down the road from Philip Nell.
Yeah.
Which told me that no, there are students that are staying as far as Attridgeville.
Yeah.
Then that drew my attention. I said, no, if students can stay as far as Attridgeville,
yeah,
what I'm waiting for, why I can't convert it?
My property is a little bit closer than
to TUT.
Sure.
Know?
Yeah.
So I'm missing out already. That's where now the whole change started to come into effect. Then 2017, that's where I had to give a letter to to my
To your tenant,
to a
yeah.
young couple. That
Yeah.
guys, I need the house back.
Yeah,
I didn't have to explain myself why,
sure.
but I said,
I mean, it's your property.
it's my property after
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
So yeah, by November 2019, that's when they left the premises.
yeah,
Then I started with all the renovation, breaking some wall, because this was just a two-bedroom house. with
Sure.
2 reception.
okay.
So apparently now it's about 5 bedroom after I've petitioned my garage, petitioned my other living room.
Yeah.
It's 5 bedroom now, consists of 3 single room and 2 double rooms.
You bought the house in 2006. How much did you pay for it then?
The house I paid for 400,000.
400,000. A similar house at the moment, how much is it?
At the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
A similar house at the moment, we talk about 950.
950.
To a 1M.
So here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always telling people that buy properties. And people don't believe me why I say buy properties. There is David. He bought his property here, where we are right now. He bought it for 400,000 in 2006. Now we're in 2021. How many years have gone past? And go and look for yourself. Don't think about what did David say. Go and look for yourself, Philip Nail Park. What is the prices today? You will see it's about 900 to a million. Some I've seen even for 1.5. What happened? That's what is called appreciation. I want to say that word again. Appreciation. Over a period of time, your property gains value by doing nothing. Yes, doing nothing, right? Obviously, he has to maintain. We can see that he's maintaining. His property is well maintained. Look, tiles for a walk-in park. Yo, this is something else. But this is what he likes. So you have doubled the value of your money. It's not even your money because you bought it with the bank's money.
Yes, exactly.
So, in a nutshell, if you hadn't withdrawn any of the monies from the bank and things like that, you are very close to paying off your bond.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
and now you still have the asset. And on top of that, you still have people that are staying in your asset that can pay you whether you're going to work, whether you're not, whether you wake up or you don't. Huh?
Yes, it comes in.
It comes in.
No matter what, yes.
No matter what. But for some people, you choose to go and sell the property. I don't understand that. But David, today it's about you. It's not about my frustrations. It's about, let's go and see the property.
Yes, let's go inside.
Sure. Thanks, man, for inviting us. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna start. Okay, PJ, welcome inside the house.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right. This is what? The kitchen now,
yeah,
right?
This is the kitchen. I try to fit everything here. As you can see, there's also a washing machine.
Yeah.
Because of space, I would love to have a laundry room, small room, but
yeah, because
the setup of washing machine is already in here, so
yeah,
I didn't have to do much, just to put a washing machine in.
Yeah.
And
so you got 2 fridges here. Is it important to have 2 fridges?
Yes, it's important, but earlier on it wasn't. I had one.
Yeah.
But as the student came in,
yeah,
started occupying rooms, I saw the need to have a second one. Actually, I will still need to have a third one, a deep freezer actually. Maybe there's the space for it, but I will put it later.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many students do you have here now at the moment?
At the moment I have 5.
You have 5 of them?
Yes, I have 5 rooms. As you can see the numbers 1, 2, 3 up to 5.
Okay.
So it's more like now each room is occupied, although some is double room, some is 3-bedroom.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got 5 rooms, but actually in some of the rooms you do sharing.
I do sharing, yes.
So that's up to 10.
Sharing for 2 and sharing for 3. It's actually 9.
So you've got 9 beds.
9 beds, yes.
So you've got 9 beds, 5 rooms.
Exactly.
Okay. At average, what's the rental at average?
At average, the rental it's 1.7.
1.7.
Yes.
Okay, good. And what do you pay for as the landlord? Rates and taxes?
Rates and taxes and...
What about water? Who pays for the water?
And water and electricity.
Okay, so you pay for the water and the
Yes.
electricity.
Yes. Actually the way I do it,
Yeah.
it's on the rental, it also includes water and electricity.
Sure.
So they don't have to worry about prepaid is going to finish, and as long as they let me know, because I don't have a view of how much is left on units. It's part of their task to actually daily check or after 2 days and let me know if it goes down. But the nice thing about these prepaid meters as well, they ring an alarm when they're about to finish, when they reach 25 or so in terms of units. And then they know at least it's go down, then they'll let me know with WhatsApp. Then I'll just top up.
You're a very nice guy. I don't pay for people's water and electricity because I've realized that when people are paying for something, they hold onto the usage. So the usage for them is now very important as opposed to when they're not. But bless your soul, you're a nice guy. Kitchen here, amazing stuff. I like it. There is our fridges there. And who does the cleaning though?
The tenants, the students, they do their own cleaning.
They do their own cleaning.
Yes, I had to address that one out, that the caretaker is only responsible on the outside.
Sure.
To take care of the dustbin and to clean the garden or the lawn if need be.
Okay. So as we came in from outside, we came through this way. So this is the old kitchen.
Yes.
This was as is.
As is, yes.
You didn't do any work here?
No.
Okay. And then this used to be the main entrance to come in?
Yes, but I moved it forward. It was here.
Okay.
It was somewhere here. I had to move it forward.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the thinking of moving it out a bit?
The thinking of moving up a bit, it was a more room.
Yeah.
Because I was doing extraction in the garage.
Okay.
Yes. So I needed more room in the lounge actually.
Okay.
To be more open, because before it was more compressed.
I see. Okay. And then now number 5 is now there. Where does this go now?
Okay, this used to be a garage for cars.
Okay, a double garage outside.
Double garage actually, which was open.
I saw that when I was coming in. I saw the 2 garages up.
Yes, it was just a double garage open inside.
Sure.
But now with all the changes that I was doing, I had to petition one garage and make it. This is one of the rooms, as you see, it's label number 5. Okay. It can take up to 3 beds. Okay.
Yes. All right, good. You've got number 4 there now, and what is this? This is generally your sitting area.
Yes, this is a call it common room.
Common room.
Where they can dine and watch TV or sit.
Sure.
They don't want to be in their rooms. And then number 4, we have a single room. This used to be actually the sitting room, and then this one used to be a dining room, which is a common area now.
Okay.
Yes, because I remember where you're standing, as you see, there's a plug. There used to be my plasma.
Okay.
Back in the days.
Okay.
And this was all open. What I did, I just erected a wall here and a door.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the way you do things, David. You are using what you have. You're not going out there and you're thinking, hey, I want to go and buy this building, wara. You have exactly something, which is this house here. It's existing. It's almost paid up. And you're saying to yourself, how can I make this work? And you go ahead, you build a wall here, you do your partitions and things like that. And you're getting all the necessary approvals to make sure that all of this is legal. But the point is, you're working with what you already have. And that is very, very powerful, because sometimes we want things, and we're always looking at if I get, or when I get. But in this case, you are already saying, I already have it here. Maybe let me just change. If I change it like this, or I can make 1,700. That's what you've just done here.
Exactly. And to prove that, TJ, that's what I learned. I'm a fan of Robert Kiyosaki.
Yeah.
So in Sentin, he told us, because I personally asked, I went to one of the speakers, said, okay, guys, I've got this kind of a setup.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of standing in one place. I can't move. I can't breathe.
Sure.
I want to breathe.
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck. Yes, I wanted that word. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Then they asked me, what do you have? I said, no, I do have a house, but it seems small for me. There's one tenant who's renting the whole house.
Yeah.
Then they just told me that, no, there's your start.
That's it.
There's your start. Why can't you convert that house in multiple rooms?
Right.
Then that's where I grabbed it. Said, no, what they just shared with me was a very good point.
So I'm bringing up my phone now. I'm going to do a rough calculation here. On a 1,700, we multiply that by 9. On a house that's 400,000 from 2006, interest rate is sitting around about 6-7%. Let's assume that David today, he is on 8% or 10% rather. So which means that he's paying 4,000 Rand. But on the 4,000 Rand on his bond, 2006, today, he is very close at paying off his bond. Now, for all this time, how long did you stay here, David? 2006 to what year?
2014.
2014. Okay.
Yes.
So you did a little bit of paying yourself. But since 2014, if he's been banking in 15,000 and 4,000 Rand off that, 4,000 of Rand that is going to the bank, he is left with another 11,000. And I keep telling people that there are properties out there where you can make 10 grand a month. Yes, from a David perspective, he is paying water and lights here. I don't do that. But it might be the fact of the area also. That's very important. So maybe within this area, it dictates things like that. But if it were me, I would put in my own water and lights. But maybe that's a lesson for David to learn. He can incorporate that for next year. I really like this setup. And you've got your desk and chair there for people that are wanting to learn.
Yes, actually, this room as well, it becomes more than other rooms.
Oh.
For the fact that it's got its own private entrance.
Right.
So this as well is part of my strategy, not to say I'm killing students or what, but I give them a choice or ultimatum. Said, okay, if you're going to use these.
Yeah.
Actually, the single room is 2,000, right?
Okay.
But if you're going to use this exit, this entrance or exit,
sure,
this door, so for me to give the tenant a key here, I said, okay, it's 2.1. But if you're not going to use it, you're just going to open curtains, it's 2,000. Then some, because they like the setup.
Access to the key is 100 Rand.
Yes.
I like that. Okay, good.
And I found sometimes they're sitting there doing some studies, putting a chair in the desk, which works well for them.
Amazing. I like it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So this...
now we're going to just go... Our next room is the bathroom.
Okay, sure.
But I also had to do some of tension as well.
Let me jump into the shower here.
Originally,
I could take my shower in here nicely. David, you are disturbing a private moment of taking a shower. You know when someone is taking a shower, ne?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a private moment. You sing a bit, and you think you can do idols. A lot of idols are discovered from the bathing room.
From the bathroom, you are right.
Good. So in this bathing room here, you made some changes?
Yes. Where you are standing now, the shower was not there originally.
Oh,
it was just a simple, the standard bathroom. It comes with a bath, a sink, and a toilet.
Sure.
So because of now the changes that is going to be more than a family, the number that's going to be on the house.
Yeah.
With the student and stuff. I didn't want them to wait long for for baths, and most of them I understand they like shower, so I just to add a shower as an additional.
Did you put the mirror here?
Yes, before.
I like the idea. It has never struck me, but I'm just thinking of myself showering here and there.
You know, with your partner, lot of ideas come to effect. I don't have it of my man.
I like this idea. I don't know.
This it came handy for ladies or for female students because here it's only female student so far.
You only do females?
Yes, that was my strategy and my motto, that I want to do female student because I was a student before.
Sure.
I used to stay here, and a couple of houses across here, they used to do also student accommodation whereby it was guys only.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have peace. Back then,
sure.
You know? So I said, okay, let me try.
No wonder why your house is clean. Because you have females. I really like that. And also this je ne sais quoi that you've got, it really is attractive to females.
Yeah, that's why I said it came handy when I turned this to student accommodation because it was already here.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that thinking. It smells nice. It is fresh. I don't know whether you cleaned it for us, but thank you anyway. Maybe you did.
No.
This is standard.
Yeah, this is standard. That's how they like to live, to make their homes as well. You know?
Okay, good. Awesome stuff. All right. How does outside look like? Sorry, I saw something there that I thought maybe let's look.
Yeah.
What is this?
I wanted to mention it with the fridge stuff. This is the cabinet for groceries.
Okay.
As you can see also it's numbered 1 to 5 as per rooms. So what I tell guys, because they are students, they don't want to share food or squash food in the cupboard. So what I did, I brought this in, said, okay guys, you can...
So you lock it yourself,
yeah,
you
like
put your stuff in there.
Yeah, they put their stuff in there, like this one is locked for room number 1, which is that one.
Sure.
For example, the one that is open now, 5.
Number 5. There's nothing in there.
There's nothing in there.
Because you have no one in number 5, obviously.
No, there's one actually in number 5. I think she's using the other one because I think 4 is empty, yes, but they can put their groceries and stuff, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, let's jump outside. Let's see what outside looks like. Your house is very clean, man.
Okay,
awesome.
Today, let's go outside the house.
Thanks, man.
The back of the yard. There isn't much to see, but the yard at the back still had some opportunities for me.
No, there's a lot to say. Number one, it's all clean. You know, it says something about you as a landlord. It also says something about the people that you're going to attract and the standard that you're setting up already.
Yes.
But, you know, putting tiles outside, and I can see that there was love in it because you were staying here.
Exactly.
But you've got no garden, though, which is good and bad.
It's good and bad, yes. I'm not longer staying here. I was the one doing the garden. But now, if I'm no longer here, garden for who? Who's going to do this garden if I'm not here?
So you have no cost now because you have this now?
Yes.
For maintenance outside?
For maintenance. But I've got a little garden that I can make use of, or to call it a pond.
Do you have back rooms at the back?
Not yet.
Not yet?
But I've got space.
Are you planning to do?
Yeah, I'm planning to use the space. As you can see here, this is the aligning.
Yeah,
they can use.
Yeah.
Actually, with this, that's what you know if the guy is still busy. They don't like this, not rubbish, but the rubble.
Yeah.
Already taking it out and make it clean here, but you know, when a guy is still busy, you'll find 2 brick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is the space I was referring to.
So what are your plans here now? Are you planning to? I saw 1 or 2 people in the neighborhood. They've gone up.
Yes, actually, when you were there, you saw one of the houses.
Yeah.
They've gone up. Yeah, that's one other guy that's doing student accommodation.
Okay.
With about 19 rooms.
So which means that the municipality allows for that in this area?
Yes, lately.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So if you do, you could potentially do maybe about 2 2 to 3 rooms here. If you combine it with your garage there and your existing structure, so that's a 1 room, 2 rooms, 3. You can triple up and have 3 on the top as well.
My plan, the system is already there. It means with corner can be a bathroom.
Sure.
Yes, and with another L as well, I can add 3 beds.
Sure.
Yes, could be singles and 1 double or 3 singles, including the garage. Because the garage is still it's not in use now, but
yeah,
someone gave me an idea that I can utilize for storage so long.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
If I can open it for you, you will see. This is someone's.
How you're running 2 strategies here? You've got storage. You've got storage. How much are they paying? 50 rand, 100?
No, they're paying 250.
Man, for their staff to be here.
For their staff, as long as this was supposed to be a month thing.
Yeah.
But now the guy has extended.
Okay, well done. Well done.
So every month I'm getting something out of this.
That's good. And this can contribute towards your rates and taxes in this area. I don't think the rates and taxes is about 500.
Yeah, they're not much.
So here is the thing, right? I'm going to share to you a secret today. And it's going to make money for you. And for those that are listening, this might also make some money for you. And this is what I love about property. You bought it in 2006.
Yes.
What you now have on your property is called equity. Equity is the difference of the price, which is 900. We know that in this area, our houses are 900. So the bank can come and evaluate this property, and then they'll say it's 900 for sure. So that's 900. Let's assume that you have left with 100,000 now.
Yes.
800 is equity. So
wow.
We're not today, you're 800,000 rich.
Yeah?
That's what it basically means. Now, what you now need to do, if I were you,
yes,
this is the tip. I would go in and say to the bank, Mr. Bank, I want to do what is called a refinancing on my property. What is refinancing? You're almost finishing your bond, but you take, in some banks, they call it a second bond or whatever the case is.
Oh, yes.
So they will come out and evaluate this property, and then they'll say to you, well, we can give you 700 or 600. It doesn't matter how much they're going to give you from the 900.
Okay.
But the bottom line is that they'll give you something. When they give you something, let's assume it is 400,000. I'm going to take the 400,000 and I'm going to go to the municipality. I'm going to do what you were talking about here. 300,000-400,000 I'm going to develop to go up, increase my income. I start paying it off together with my 15,000 that I'm getting here, and I pay off my bond again quicker.
No time.
I'm in the deal. I haven't used any of my own money.
I'll keep that secret.
That's it. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing moment actually checking out this place here, and the reason why I have personally given some of my tips that I utilize is that, number one, I like David as a person. Number two, I like the strategies that he's utilizing. He's got storage on one place. In the other side, he's got student accommodation. He is using what he has. We sit and we wonder, I don't. When it comes, I'm going to. But David here is utilizing what he has, making it work for him. This is my best property, and it's been great.